Hi, this is Brantley with dSupport Online, and welcome again to our dMystify series. Today we'll be going over Should I Remove It app, and this was another DMZ custom app request. You can see we have that one located under our malware removal and then manual section. And when we run it, we'll actually go through and install Should I Remove It. We'll get their pop-up page thanking you for installing it. You just go ahead and close that one out. Then it'll show you a list of the installed applications on the system and also give you a quick rating, which is crowdsourced amongst all the users, and if they decide to remove it or leave it installed. And very nice here that if you click on the actual application, you can click on a what is it, and that will launch the Should I Remove It page for that application. We'll give you some more information and details about those. And it'll go through and show you quite a few bits of information, and on the people who have it installed, the OEMs and what models it comes with. Then also give you some more detailed application information there. So it is quite nice on that side of things if you want to find out more about what a program is exactly, and also quickly see if you should remove it or not. You can see that all the ones we have here are not often removed, so they're definitely good programs. And then again, for each one you can check more into it. And each one has a little bit more detail depending on what publisher it comes from. So you can see it lists out quite a bit for Microsoft Security Essentials on exactly what it is and where it's for. Even some resource utilization averages. So quite a good bit of information there. It also makes it really easy to go ahead and uninstall it from here, and I believe that would add to their crowdsourcing, so if you remove it, you'd be one of the percentage that did remove it there. So it definitely adds in and makes it very useful to give back to their community fairly quickly. Another nice feature here is if you click on RPICs, it'll show you some of the recommended software, so you might be able to find some new software and options for some new apps out there. You'll be able to see kind of what each one is and what their rating is for it. So that's a nice little tip and trick there. Not too many settings on it, but if you did want to have it run in the background all the time, it could alert you to spyware, bloatware, crapware, and sometimes malware that's being installed or trying to sneak in on the system. You could also have it run on a scheduled timing, which basically it would just pop up this app and show you when that once a month that the software you have installed and the removal percentage rating for it. And once you close out of that app with our DMZ custom app setting, it's going to uninstall it. You can see it got uninstalled from the system. And if you go to the app's website, this is made by Reason Software, and their main page shows you a bunch of information about some of the commonly installed applications and their ratings. And I like the bloatware statistics here that show you which systems come with the most bloatware. It looks like Toshiba loads the most software on there, and Acer loads the least. Then you have some of the most active programs that are currently being removed or left on the systems. You can see their removal ratings. Search Protect, obviously a high removal rating. Coupon Printer, no surprise, a higher removal rating. Then you can see some malware ones that have extremely high removal ratings. So kind of nice to be able to see on their main page some of the software that's currently active and live and out there. And also has a nice listing and ranks of the top 10,000 apps they have. So their main page is quite nice for some general information and checking on current status of software out there. Their download page just has the download to Should I Remove It, and it is a full install only. Lastly, if we go ahead and check on the configuration of it, you'll notice first that we have two should I remove it. One is the main application that we use in our custom app sections there, and then the other one is for the uninstall. We'll quickly go through these. You can see the main page is what we have for the app help site. And the download page we have listed is compatible with all the versions of Windows except for the server OSs. So we left that one unchecked, and it is compatible with 32 and 64-bit, but it is a manual application. For download, we just have the download path and the file that we save it as. Then for pre-execution, we run the installer first, and we run that quiet so it doesn't have any next prompts or things that you have to click through there. Just has that one page that pops up thanking you for installing it. Then we run the main app from where it's installed to in the program files x86, and then runs the actual app itself and waits for termination of that app before moving on. Nothing to run post-execution. In persistent settings, we download it if the app's greater than 5 days old, just to make sure we have the latest version of it. Then an app description and work report language. Then finally, you see our should I remove it uninstall is our chained app. So what happens now is once we close that app and this one's finished running, the should I remove it uninstall runs after that. And on that one, we basically just have the name of the custom app and the download or the app page. We don't have any download or pre-execution settings. The only thing we have there is the execution settings. For this one, it uses the Microsoft MSI installer, and you can see the executions for that. And there's a separate 32 and 64-bit version of that application, so that's why we have it listed, both of them there. And then we have the uninstall command as well as the quiet, so it quietly uninstalls it without having to click next or anything after that. This is the MSI code for that version of should I remove it, and then it will go through and uninstall that application quietly. We don't have any other options here, because basically all this one is doing is just removing the app once you're finished using it. So that's our should I remove it app, and again, it's very nice to quickly see what's left on a system after your full malware removal scan and be able to check and see if other people are out there removing it and kind of get a quick grasp on if a program's worth leaving on the system or not. So I hope that has helped demystify should I remove it some, and do want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.